Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Yeah, man, basketball playoffs about to pop off. There's gonna be a little bit less of me in a minute here. You know, we're gonna see when that starts. But anyway, when it comes to the world of boxing, let's talk about the legend, right? Right in our eyes, somebody's going for GOAT status in boxing, and I think it's very fun to watch. And also fun to watch how the people, how they act so he won't become that, right? That's more fun, because you just see people that kind of don't want to see something like that in your lifetime. But we've got Terence Bud Crawford, right? And he's doing legendary things. We talked about it yesterday. But let's just, put a little context on this, right? Terence Crawford right now is bidding to become 4-division unified, right? 4-division unified, right? And unified is not undisputed, but it means that you're the baddest one in that division, and there's probably only one other fighter in that division who somebody got a question about. He's already 2-division undisputed and 3-division unified. Now, I didn't even check the lightweight division. I just know because when he was in the lightweight division, wasn't nobody there. And I always say, wasn't nobody in the lightweight division when Terence Crawford left that would say, hey, where you going? Come on back. I got something I want to fight you. It was none of that. Everybody in the lightweight division when Crawford left was like, good riddance. Now we can fight for who's the second best is around here. That's what was going down. So I assumed that he was unified there. I didn't go check. Don't have to. You know what I mean? So he's unified at lightweight, undisputed at 140, and undisputed at 147. And we tried to get undisputed at 154, but that Jamel Charlo thing didn't work out, right? So he might have to have a couple of fights to become undisputed, but unified. In that he's trying to fight the new Triple G in Madrimov. We talked about yesterday. Madrimov. And Madrimov ain't easy or nothing like that. It's not like he's done it, because 3-division unified is already awesome. But we don't have anybody. I don't know if this is unprecedented or not, right? I don't know nobody right now is not 4-division unified. Ain't nobody right now, because see what happens is, like the legends, the Pacquiaos and stuff like that. Pacquiao did some stuff, but there was a regular title in there. It was an IBO title in there, and there's a couple of catch weights in there, right? Terence Crawford ain't no catch weights. Ain't no regular championships in there. Ain't going up here fighting just one of the guys and I got a division. No, I'm going to these divisions and I'm the baddest one in them. It ain't like a Canelo, for example, when he went up to light heavyweight and he took Sergey Kovalev, a limping Sergey Kovalev, right? And then, to be honest, when it comes to Canelo, he thought Bivol was a kind of weak thing. Bivol was not the favorite in that fight. Just go back and watch it, and you just listen to the commentators. They'll tell you. They thought Bivol overachieved in that night. He thought Bivol was a weak person, Bivol, right? And now we know and see, because he ain't trying to rematch Bivol. Bivol is also somebody who's becoming a legend right before our eyes, too. But be careful with Bivol, right? Bivol is handling some business. But I'm just saying, Canelo went up there and got, Sergey Kovalev and stuff like that. Wasn't really unified at 154 because he left them other than 2 Charlos who both had belts and Andrade alone, right? So he was just unified at 160 and now undisputed at 168, which I would say unified because they gave him the WBC belt. So there's questions there, right? But, and that's the reason why I say Canelo's probably the only one who would come close to that, unless you got somebody who's at minimum weight, then super duper flyweight or something like that popping off, where it's different weight classes every 3 pounds. We're talking about, starting at lightweight or something, right? There's nobody that's doing some stuff like that. So pay attention to that, right? There's this unification going against Madrimov is historic, right? So, and we know what happened with Fundora and Chu and all that. So what he's like, okay, well, y'all can go over there and y'all obviously ain't trying to fight me right now. Then let me do something in the meantime, right? And it's significant. And have you noticed, and I'm going to say it again so people can always focus, anything in the mainstream media or any big promotion company, when they offer fights or they say Terence Crawford should fight somebody, right? It's always fights that are 2 things. These two things will definitely be extremely dangerous, but not significant. Everyone, every single time. 2 examples. Jaron's Boots Endis. Dangerous fight, right? Probably a generational talented guy, or definitely a talented guy, one of the most talented in the last decade or something like that, right? 147-pound division, got a belt, which if it wasn't for him being put with Terence Crawford, they would be calling him an email champ, right? But they won't do it because they want to say Crawford won't fight him, right? 147 pounds. Now, they won't say, Boots, go get undisputed at 147. Go get 3 or 4 belts so it'll be some significance when Crawford fights you. Or you come up and beat Madrimov, right? Madrimov, and then you got a belt or 2 at that division, and you and his fight is for unification or undisputed. They don't want that because Crawford can mess around and win that one. So that's what they keep mentioning him for. Dangerous, but not significant yet. You had Floyd Mayweather, right? Won't tell Munguia, won't tell Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez or David Morrell. Matter of fact, they're his mandatories, but they still won't. He don't have to fight them. Terence Crawford shouldn't be able to come up 3 weights to fight Canelo because he'd mess around and become undisputed, right? But he should fight David Morrell or David Benavidez. Coming up 3 weight divisions, right? But he shouldn't be able to fight Canelo, even though he's already two division undisputed. He has all the right in the world to just go straight into a fight, 2 division undisputed, and the moniker of the best fighter in the world. But no, he would have to earn a fight with Canelo. But no one would have to earn a fight with Terence Crawford. You feel me? So, dangerous, but not significant. Because if Terence Crawford go up and fight a David Morrell, David Benavidez, and for some kind of way would beat one of those guys, right? Then what? Not even a title. Not even a title. But they were dangerous. Because Terence Crawford is all that in a bag of chips, but he ain't going up there beating no damn David Benavidez or David Morrell. I do see a scenario where he would beat a Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo Alvarez is flat-footed, and he gasses out, doesn't throw that many punches. David Morrell is not flat-footed, okay? And David Benavidez throws a lot of punches, and they're way heavier than him. I don't see him beating anybody, those two. No. I mean, Terence Crawford is awesome, but then weight classes do mean something. But with Canelo, I can see him outbox Canelo, right? I can see Canelo also, like I said yesterday, also hitting him with a body blow and folding him up. But I can see Terence Crawford beating a Canelo Alvarez. I can't see him beating up David Benavidez or David Morrell. I don't see that scenario, right? Even though you love the guy now because he's showing you things, but you're not crazy, right? That's what's going on. So notice it. The only fights people want Terence Crawford to fight right now are dangerous fights that are insignificant. That's what's going on. Just pay attention so when they do it, you can know, yeah, something you're probably, I don't like to say that word because kids use that hater word, but you're not in Terence Crawford's best interest like you would be in anyone that's 36 years old that's proven everything in the industry, right? And when you're 36 years old and you proved everything, then most of the times, if it doesn't look like Terence Crawford, they're like, he can do what the hell he wants to do. He can fight who he wants to and all that. But the difference between Terence Crawford wanting to do things and others that want to do things, the other ones that they want to fight Amir Khans. They want to fight Munguias. They want to fight Macabus. They want to fight Yildirim's, right? So they can do what they want to, right? That's what they're wanting to. No one's forced them to do those. They don't want to fight David Benavidez's. They don't want to fight David Morrell's. They don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade's or Jamal Charlo when he was Jamal Charlo's, right? While Terence Crawford is wanting to become undisputed in the 3rd weight division, wanting a Jamal Charlo, wanting to become undisputed at junior welterweight, wanting to become undisputed at welterweight, wanting Madrimov or Tim Chu or Fundora or Canelo. That's what he's wanting, right? So that's the difference about wanting stuff. Oh, hell, Terence Crawford. Y'all better recognize. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. 4 division. Unified. And I'm up out of here, y'all.